What's up, my people? So it's time for Q&A. So I asked you on the different social networks if you would like to do a Q&A. So long time I haven't done this. I'm gonna try to start doing this as much as if people like it. My only concern about the different questions was that people have been asking me questions in English, in French, and in Portuguese. So I'm not sure if I should reply to everything, like translate everything in English and just reply everything in English, because to me English, the thing is this, everybody wants me to speak their language. I understand that, but why do I speak English in most of my videos? Is because English is more or less the international language that more or less everybody understand. So I realized that some of you might ask me the question in French because you don't speak English. So I don't know, maybe I'll try to reply to the question in your language that you ask the question and then translate in English. But fuck, that's gonna be more work. Yeah. Anyway, let's go with the first question. Do a video explaining how to create that drums of yours. Yeah, I will. I think it's time. Well, I'll do a video, but I explain why I have my sound. Most people, what they do is they use samples that they buy or that they download, samples that come from libraries or sample that somebody gave them. I have nothing against that. It's a great way to have great sounds, but why my sound is so easy to recognize is because I did my own samples. Like most of them, I use libraries, but you know, when I have a synth, I tend to listen to the original sounds of a plugin, and then I like to tweak them, change them, make them sound the way I like. As for the samples of kicks and snares, I used to have a S950 Akai sampler, and it was an analog sampler. So I used to take vinyls and CDs and play tracks from R. Kelly, Pete Rock, and whatever, and find a spot where I would get my sample. So my sample have this sound because they are not completely digital. They actually are analog samples that are sampled on analog machines and that now I use on digital plugins. So that might be a reason, but yeah, I like to fabricate my own sounds. Actually, this is something I do on Sundays when I'm not busy. What I like to do is I take my time on a Sunday and not do beats, but just do sound design, sample libraries, and also do my own drum kits. Try to create drum kits that I can use in different songs. But yeah, I think I should do a video because this is gonna be a long answer. How do you overcome procrastination and stay producing for all these years successfully while many others are one-hit wonders? Well, you know, first of all, I never tried to do a hit. Like every hit I did was not intended to be a hit. I don't know if I can say that. I was actually doing songs by passion, and I've always been doing music by passion before everything. And with time I learned the business behind the music. So at the same time I could separate doing music as a passion, but at the same time knowing what to do as a businessman to understand what is my niche, who are my followers, and what they like and what I like and where I want to go. And I think one mistake that a lot of producers and a lot of artists make is that they try to follow the next hit maker. So when somebody has one song that is killing, the next day you have 1,000 copies, 1,000 copycats that sound the same, sing the same, dress the same, all that shit. I always been myself. I'm not saying that if everybody's doing trap and trap is working, I'm not gonna do it. I'm saying if I want to do trap, I'm gonna do trap my way, which means that as a businessman, I will know what is good to do. Kizomba is good, reggaeton, whatever. And actually, I usually try to be ahead of the curve because I don't like to follow. I like to lead, but not to lead in a way that I want people to follow me. Just I like to arrive in places where nobody is yet. And when I start listening to convergent music, and which led me to doing stuff for the Portuguese market, I actually fell in love with that album from Philip Monteiro, and listening to those beats, those songs like Sara, and this whole album is crazy. When I start saying to myself, yeah, I would like to do songs like these, I didn't come and copy what Philip was doing. I got inspired, of course, by him and other people converting music. But then I add my R&B and hip hop influence in it, and I define myself. Like I went to the direction, but I still put my personality in it, and then I took the sound further. Because I don't see the point of doing what somebody is doing so well and trying to do the same. To me, that's copying. But being influenced by somebody and pushing it forward is, to me, the way you always stay relevant. And when I see people taking my style and pushing it further, like I know there's a lot of people have been inspired, for example, in the African scene by my song Question de Quoi, and then they push it further. I love to see it because to me that's intelligence. When you try to do the same as everybody, well, you're gonna be the same as someone, and actually this is why you only last one song, because you just biscuit, you eat, and then you shit. I don't like to be the biscuit. I like to be the bakery.